What's up, guys? It's Cooper King and I'm back with a video. And today, people, I have some cards here that I believe will help with the side decking game against the meta, which is after BOSH, which is pretty much Pepe. So yeah, I have 5 cards here that I believe will have an impact on the meta. Most of the time is geared to beat like Pepe and stuff. So the first card is Effect Veiler. Now you guys might be thinking like, okay, just Effect Veiler can't do much by itself, but like Effect Veiler, this and Ghost Ogre, I think these two are very similar because they both do the same purpose in stopping Ptolemaeus and Cyber Dragon Infinity. That's really what you don't want, because if they get that on the field, it's really hard to get off with them having so much protection and stuff when you saw them notice cards and all that. So you know, Effect Veiler is, I believe, going to be a really good card. Listen, Ghost Ogre, because they mainly do the same thing. Since you know, if they do some of the Ptolemaeus and you do have the Effect Veiler, they're losing 3 resources already to the Effect Veiler. So I think Effect Veiler is actually going to be really good next format. Coupled with the next card I'm actually going to show you. But yeah, and plus it can stop all sorts of effect negation from the hand. Not like Solemn Notice and stuff, because Solemn Notice can easily get hit by Twin Twister, which is actually coming out the next set in BOSH. I think Effect Veiler is going to be great against the card, because it's like, you know, if they summon Skull Crobat Joker, and then you just Effect Veiler it, they basically go neg a little bit at least. So I think Effect Veiler is going to be really good. That's the first one. The second one, I think it's pretty obvious. Max C. You know, this card just allows you to gain so much advantage, because if they do set the scales, they're either forced to stop that turn, which is really important because most of the time you're going to want this turn 1. If they're going first, you can stop them in their tracks and then make your own plays and such like that. So I believe Maxi is actually going to be really good, and it's actually good against Mermails as well, which might be relevant, as well as Cosmos. Kind of, you can get 1-for-1s with their starships and their pilots. So Maxi is going to be a decent choice, or a pretty good choice, because then if they see Maxi, they have 1 or 2 options. They can either go off and give you a ton of cards, or they can just stop and then you basically get your turn going unscathed. I think these two coupled together, what I do in my Magician deck you see here, I'm actually maining 3 Maxi and 2 Effect Veiler. So if that's something you guys want to try out too, because if you have these both, you're definitely not going to die that turn, because Effect Veiler can just stop negate, or can stop effects and such, and then the Maxi can go ahead and stop your opponent from special summoning and stuff, or punish them if they do keep on going. So the next card is I believe it's actually Flying Sea. If you have these 3 hand traps in your hand, you're not going to lose for sure, because you know, Flying Sea stops XYZ summons and stuff like that. And it's actually just a great overall card, because Pepe's main thing is to special summon from the extra deck, or special summon XYZs from the extra deck, and if you take that away from them, they're kind of left empty-handed, because all their monsters on board, they don't do anything by themselves. They're very small monsters. So Flying Sea really, I think, is a decent card. It's not great, just because I believe like Sorcerer and stuff, it can pop it, but we'll see. I think for sure though, Maxi and Effect Veiler are really good. Maybe coupled with Flying Sea if you have like some combination of these, because if they have a Sorcerer and they summon it, you can just Effect Veiler it and you can drop Maxi as well, or Flying Sea as well. But yeah, these are some cards that I just think will be decent or pretty good in the Pepe matchup. So the next card I have is Cyber Dragon Core, or Cyber Dragon, just Cyber Dragon in general, coupled with Chimera Tech, the Fortress Dragon. Now with Cyber Dragon Core, you kind of, this is basically get over the their Cyber Dragon Infinity, because if you're able to use Core's effect, special summon, or if you're able to just drop Cyber Dragon and then Contact Fuse for a Chimera Tech, that automatically gets rid of your opponent's Cyber Dragon Infinity without having to use too many resources. So Cyber Dragon Core is actually very good in my opinion, because, and it's actually good in the Cosmo matchup as well, being able to just take away the spaceships like it's nothing and gain a free monster from it, going +1 I would say, since you're getting rid of your opponent's cards. So I think Cyber Dragon Core is actually a very viable card this format. Also along with the Cyber Dragon and stuff like that. It's just it has great utility amongst a whole spectrum of decks. If you know for sure they're gonna run Infinity, you might want to side in a couple of Cyber Dragons because they won't. I mean, what's it called? Cyber Dragon Infinity cannot stop Cyber Dragon Nova. So that's one thing. That would be good against them. And I think the last card that we'll see a rise in play is Deck Devastation Virus. Now what this card reads is tribute one dark monster with 2,000 or more attack. Check your opponent's hand until the end of the third turn. They activate this card. And basically check your opponent's hand, all monsters they control, and all cards they draw until the end of your third turn after this card activation with monsters with 1,500 or less attack are destroyed. So you might say like, hey, it's alright. Actually, it's really good when you think about it, because then they're monkey board, Gur Turtle, Lizard Draw, Pendulum Sorcerer. They're all under 15. So if you deck Devastation them, they're gonna lose a huge chunk of their board, and they're just gonna lose a lot of hand advantage. And since most of their monsters are, since most of the cards they're playing are monsters and pendulum cards, Deck Devastation is really going to see a lot of, or it might see a lot of play. It's kind of a hit and miss for this one. It's because just like, it just depends. It just depends on the kind of build that are out there and stuff like that. So I think Deck Devastation will certainly see something. I think this is a pretty decent card, in my opinion, just because of all the cards you can take out of your opponent. So yeah, what do you guys think of these 5 cards? I think they definitely have potential, but from what I've been testing, these 3 work the best. I haven't tested these 2 out too much out, but in theory they seem pretty good. I actually used Flying Sea. It's pretty good. Cyber Dragon, it seems pretty logical, or very logical when you think about it. So I want to know what you guys think. Go ahead and drop a comment, like, subscribe if you guys want to, and if you guys want to see more of these videos, go ahead and let me know. And this is Kabuki9. I'm signing out, guys. Peace.